They ganged up to destroy this award, to be honest with you. And when people does things like this, it's a criminal act. It's a kind of mafia act. When people gang up, I have evidences. They don't deserve for real to be in this industry that we are building up. Those two kids, they said, this is what we are managing, the industry we are managing. You're managing what? You are just passing through like any other artist in the industry. This showed me for real they are kids. That's why I keep on calling them those two kids. Because a grown-up man cannot do something like that. Because these two kids, they did the mafia work behind, they connected themselves through the WhatsApp or whatever, not to. But I was sure immediately when they came here to talk with you, they opened up to the EU artists. They even insulted EU artists because they said those people used to do charity. What do you know about charity? But these people like these two kids, if you invite them to take an award, they'll be asking you for transport money. I interviewed you many times for free. I gave you an award. What else can I do for you? You want me to come and sweep your house? What did I do to these guys? One single thing that I do to them, if it's not bad mind, bad belly. Because not me will bring them down. They already brought themselves down. Wait a minute again. Go to their pages and see comments. Who comments on their something? Nobody. Who shares their thing? If you are big as you say you're big, you have a fan base. They have a fan base? Mm-mm. It's only packaging.
And then people felt like this is a slap on their face. The fact that there are lots of them working.
I wish I could slap them for real because they really messed up with me.
All right, everybody. I am extremely excited, not just because it's my show as usual, but because of the incredible guests I'm always having. Today, we are having here live at the studio, Naija Gbedu. You know what it takes to have Naija Gbedu at your studio. It's my pleasure to have you, sir.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure as well to be here. Thank you.
What do you do, Naija Gbedu?
Wow, I don't even know what I do. I just have fun most of the time.
Yeah, I know, but I would want you to talk to my audience about what you do. Specifically, yeah.
Wow.
Just so enlighten them a little bit about yourself.
I am an entertainer. In the sense, I'm an entertainer in the front and at the back. Backstage and in front of the stage. You know, I have fun doing these things, and that's one of the things I do.
How come about the name Naija Gbedu? We all know what the word Naija is.
Naija Gbedu is a Yoruba something. Naija is Naija, but Gbedu, you know, is a Yoruba something. It's fun, party, you know. When we started, because I was in the era of R&B hip hop before this thing called Afrobeat. So normally we used to do these hip hop R&B things. And I was there when the R&B hip hop thing started. And even in Nigeria, right, it used to be the people that came when I was a kid, you know, already born when I was a kid. We used to follow up with R&B and hip hop. The people that does this Afro something was Fela. Then Sonia, you know, those indigenous singers, Ibo, Oliver the Coke and whatever. So Nigerians are very well known following R&B and hip hop. As a matter of fact, many of the R&B hip hops came to the National Theatre Egomu back in the days to perform. So when we came right here, I love music. I used to play for my friends as a DJ, you know, and that music remained in me. When I came here, I turned myself into DJ. Then I started playing with Italian, in Italian clubs.
So you've been doing this for decades now?
Just for decades. I worked for Italian clubs, and I already worked in Italian radio. They call 105 105. And I worked for them, and I did a lot, right?
So what year specifically did you decide to venture into everything entertainment about Afrobeat?
Afrobeat, that is when I started, when the Afrobeat started coming up a little bit, and people like Idris Abdulkarim, China, African China, you know, they used to play this, Nigeria Jaga. I was in an Italian club then with the R&B hip hop. They mix it together. Then in our community, that's what we danced. Then this music started coming up, and I was like, this is our own thing. This is our own groove. It's Naija. So that name came like that. So every party I do, I say, powered by Naija Gbedu.
That's incredible. That's very, very incredible. Right now, I'm beginning to hear, apart from Naija Gbedu, Godfather has been recently added to your title.
No, not really. Okay, the
It's
God,
something,
yeah,
we see everything about you on the
right.
internet.
The Godfather thing started from a friend of mine, because when you do things that people like, that, they see you, they give you name. We give people name in Nigeria too. It was like, the Godfather, hey, the Godfather. So I accepted it. I started calling myself. Normally it used to be BB Jones. So I added it Godfather BB Godfather Jones.
So does that confirm that you are the Godfather?
No, I don't know. It's the name they call me that I accepted. Then after all these Nigerian things, now they started calling me EU Godfather. So I just accepted. I cannot give myself name. I used to back in the days give myself name, but it's been a long time I don't
about
give
your
my...
job speaking for you, your job giving you the title
I think so.
that you deserve. Some accolades.
So. I think so. We've done a lot. I actually created a radio, online radio, created a website. People come to my radio, just like your podcast, only it goes online. People come, I interview them, starting from Don VS, Teddy Ziggy, and most of them have passed before they became famous, actually.
That's pretty good. So I want you to enlighten us a little bit about the award show, because you are mostly known for organizing award for EU artists, EU Afrobeat artists, not just Italy alone, Africans in diaspora. You've been organizing this award, and people really like it. There is this recent one that happened, and people call it bias. They said you played politics. I heard this saga that this lady in UK, you gave her an award. I invited recently to Tigers. They also spoke about it. So we want to hear from you what really happened. What was the controversy concerning that award?
Let me talk about the award, and after we go to the kids and talk about the two kids. For now, let's focus on the kids. They are kids. To me, they are kids.
So you, yeah.
For me, they are kids. I met them. I was one of the guys that met them. So they paid me to promote them, from their manager to, so I gave them popularity too. I added to their being famous. I gave them award many times. You cannot buy the finger that fits you. You see, this entertainment something, it's like a football club. The players, they go, but the club remains. And if you behave good as a player, you might be part of the club, work for the club as a director or whatever. Many people have gone and came and gone, you understand? The mistake that most of them do is that when they are fading, they go into saga. I don't advise anybody to do that. You're
saying the two tigers are fading away right now.
You said it, I didn't say it.
Okay, that's for that. But I still would want you to enlighten us more about the award.
Okay.
Why people really got angry, according to them, that you gave an award to someone who doesn't deserve it. Everyone deserves, but even to me, my own understanding, you can't give an award to someone who with just one single, one song, and then people felt like this is a slap on their face for the fact that there are lots of them working.
I wish I could slap them for real, because they really messed up with me.
Working there for years, and you're giving this award to these people. They kind of like, okay.
Who are you talking about? The two kids?
Not just the two kids. It was a controversy on the
of
internet.
Everybody, or some team of people, because they have a...
Like I said, you're famous. You organize award. Right. This award is for the Afrobeat artists. When it happened, it's all over the internet.
Obviously.
It came out, and they just like, what they expected is the opposite of what happened.
Who expected? Who was expected?
We have people known for some time now working consistency. They've done a lot of they've done lots of songs, albums. Right. So when you make an award and give it to someone that did just one song, obviously
if these people have worked for so much, and what will people like Two-Face say? What will like people like, so this is the part of the joke, but I prefer coming back to the award, the beginning, how the award started generally before, because before...
Sorry to say, okay, the name of the lady in London that you gave the awards.
I cannot even remember. I think they call her a saga queen. They call her
A saga
those
queen.
2 kids. They call her a saga queen.
It's a queen. Yeah.
That she does saga. Anyway, allow me to talk about the award generally. Now the award, because of the things that we used to do, that I have to mention this guy right here. One of my first DJ, they call him DJ One Love. Now he sings now. I want to give him some accolade because he deserves it. He was like, Naija Gbedu, you need to start doing like something like award. I'm always ready for new challenge. You understand? I am always ready for. I took that challenge. I said, let me start the award. The first award we did, I gave a lot of people awards, starting from Spice Vision, came over to Milan, JC, TTY, GJ, and a whole lot of them that most of them are not in the industry. Again, 2 Tigers, maybe there were two Tigers. Their name is 2 Tigers, we say?
Yeah, 2 Tigers.
Maybe they are still looking for visa or trying to cross the border to come to Europe.
That was then, yeah.
Yeah, so they started before them. So when they came, they knew it was something like this was happening. So we went on, they did the first one, the second one, I think the third one, they came up with me. Because as we go on, we watch the artists, then we follow their works. And to be honest with you, my mission is to uplift most of them. I'm very glad. There's some people that I'm very glad about, even if they don't give me that alcohol again. People like Don Vies, I'm very, very glad that he made it, because when he came to my house to interview me, I remember he paid me about 70 euro then to be interviewed. And we became a kind of friends. Until a certain point that
he recently had a soda show. I mean, this is.
But that's what I'm telling you, right? These kids, I followed them until they grew up. They came to me when they were like kids, and I fathered them, and I'm still fathering them.
And I think most of them admit the fact that you.
The only mistake I made, not giving the award to Ike Queen. The mistake I made was giving the same people award. People like those 2 kids that I gave award like about 2-3 times. They took it as a title. You feel me? They ganged up to destroy this award, to be honest with you. And when people does things like this, it's a criminal act. It's a kind of mafia act. When people gang up, I have evidences. When they call their friends not to come. Listen, when we did this award, what we said is that if you cannot come, let us know. It was clear. So when you made us feel that you want to come and you don't come, and many of these people are complaining the same thing. Starting from MC culture, and some of them that I wouldn't like to call their name. I just have to put it in the face of those people that I think they don't deserve for real to be in this industry that we are building up. Those 2 kids, they said, this is what we are managing, the industry we are managing. You're managing what? You are just passing through like any other artist in the industry. Let me come again. I didn't want to talk so much about them. That's why, because they don't deserve being talked about.
People are eager to hear from your own heart.
They don't deserve to be talked much about. I thought I'm not going to give them too much time, because you see, most of the artists, when they start fading away, they form saga. They want, that's a weakness of an artist. And a good artist that is doing good don't want to come to talk about nothing. You feel me? Now, these 2 kids, I did a promotion for them. I did a write-up for them. That was when I was taking money, because all these things I'm doing now, I'm doing it free. Because I come to the point that I believe that I don't need to take money from somebody who's coming up. Now, if I have to take money, let the Facebook pay me. Let YouTube pay me. Let sponsors pay me. So my work now is like a free work. So what I'm saying is this. These 2 kids was invited. Although I think that they didn't come to the award because it was by voting. Nobody knew if they were going to win or not. Everything was secret. Now, they are one of the contestants, and they call me to tell me that nobody moves me. Nobody can tell me what they want me to do. You're an artist. You are one of the nominated. You are nominated. How can you tell me to remove somebody, especially somebody who is already in the list? So what am I going to say? I'm going to tell this person, no, I'm sorry, because these 2 kids, they're like, let's take you out because you're not deserved to be there. It's a new thing that we had like about 95 artists I made a platform where you can vote, automated platform where people can vote. Apart from the money, because I heard you say maybe because of the money that I spent, that's why. No, it's not the money even, because money comes and go. But it was something that we want to grow. Like you're doing this thing now. You bring in, maybe somebody comes up one day and talk, yo, Sophie, this, just to put you down. This is wrong. I know how you go through. This guy is taking this video, all this equipment right here. It's effort, your time. If there's something wrong, we let it go. After, maybe I will learn. But when it comes to the point of not making that award work
with all your effort, yeah.
But you know what? They were pulling themselves down because it's a new thing that could have made a lot. Listen, the work was too much. We need to make a research. Some of them, we don't even know them. We listen to their music. Oh, I want to say very thank you to TTY, because that's one of the guys that really helped me to work really. Because nobody here in this industry, if you don't pay them, they don't move. Even in something that would favor most of them, you don't pay them, they don't go. So if you see somebody who can volunteer and help you, it comes to a point, some people was telling me, this thing done, we know if you do it. Why not go back to Naija Gbedu achievement and what you're doing, this thing. And all these things we went to, I have to call Teddy Ziggy, one of the artists too. Please give me some name. I call DJ Trigger. These are old schools, right? I call DJ Marsha. This is true, I'm just saying it. These guys, they sent me names. Out of these names, we went to control these people the last time they did their music. Even if those two kids, we are even bringing those people down that most of them have not seen studio for 5 years and there. What do they know about these things? This showed me for real, they are kids. That's why I keep on calling them those two kids. Because a grown-up man cannot do something like this.
Sorry to say, sir. Sorry to cut you.
You say sorry, because when I start talking about these things, I feel too much pain and anger. They say I cry. Crying is a very good thing. Crying, you can cry for emotions. Yes. You can cry when good things happen. And it's somebody that doesn't cry, doesn't have feelings. So crying is so natural. Back in the days, they used to say, if you cry, you're not a man. If you don't cry, you're not a man. You don't have feelings.
Did you lose money then? The resources?
Obviously.
I was not there, but allegedly that people didn't pull through.
Because these two kids, they did the mafia work behind. They connected themselves through the WhatsApp or whatever not to come. It was a planned work.
Are you sure about that, sir?
If I was sure. I was sure because, listen, I already knew this before, but I wasn't sure. But I was sure immediately when they came here to talk with you. They opened up. They're like, listen, my God. They're like, the EU industry that we manage, we cannot go there because it's a slap to the EU artists. They even insulted EU artists because they said those people used to do charity. What do you know about charity? This thing happened. That gave them VS fame at the beginning. People now, they do riders. Things have changed. And you saying that they do charity, maybe you never worked in your life. I don't know the business you do that gives you money. But for my own knowing side, I've never seen you work. So people that works for real, you need to respect them. Now, I want to come to a place because I have to clear this thing up. So the EU that we are managing, is me that have to say it, not them. Because these guys, they've never helped anybody in their life. All they do is to take money from the artist to feature them. And when they ask them to put them in their show, most of them don't put them in the show. I have an evidence. That's a guy they called Jester that I was helping back in the days. I called these two guys in Novara. I paid them €400 to perform after the COVID, immediately after the COVID. So I called this guy they called Jester. I said, listen, since I'm paying these guys, I will allow them to feature, sing that track with them. I'm paying, you feel me? But these guys, they refuse to sing with these guys. So, because they think they are big, they want to keep their image a little bit. So, who is helping the EU? Me or you that has been doing your things that messed up the award for your ego? These two kids, I'm saying it open, ganged up with other artists to make that thing not to happen. The thing that will help you, many other artists, the two kids are the responsible organizers of the downfall of EMA Award. I'm saying it open and clear.
Allegedly, also, that you always organize this award show at the city of Torino.
Not always. It's not true.
Really?
I did it only 2 times.
Really?
Yeah, I did it only 2 times. I've done it in Brescia. I've done it in Milan. And I think Brescia 2 times, Milan 2 times. No, Brescia 1 time, Torino 2 times, Milan 2 times. It's like about 5 times.
Okay, probably.
We did it. And we are sorry, allow me to, because I don't give up, right? You cannot stop the moving train, especially when something is your passion. If it's your passion, you can only lose money, but you don't lose yourself. Money is something that you can remake. You understand? I came back again. The only thing that changed is this. The work of EMA Award. EMA Award is not even EU.
Oh, it was Naija Gbedu Award.
No. This one that is coming up is Naija, but it's like going back to what I started with.
Yeah, because the recent one was Afrobeat
the 2 kids.
Award.
Yeah, the 2 kids was like, you cannot in your own private award, you can give it to who you really like, but this is our own. Europe is big. You were there sleeping, looking for your money. Why people were putting time to put it's not even EU, it was Europe. E stands for Europe. A stands for awards. Music, EMA Awards. You feel me? So it was Europe because we didn't want to. EU is a union. It's some part of Europe that come together, to be together, to move together. But Europe is England and is Turkey and some other places. So we wanted to make it. Can you imagine me with no sponsor, with haters? Sorry to say this, like people like these 2 kids. How can you go on? All the effort that I put, not the money I said, it took us. We made like 100 flyers, sending to them, to repost. While watching the computer that we built for voting. Some people refused it. They came, they said, we're not coming because we cannot make it for one thing or the other. So now let me tell you how this girl came in. This Akia queen came in. Listen, I don't follow people's footsteps. I create my things. I don't copy. So when you come to tell me that Next Rated is made like this is my own Next Rated. It's not their own Next Rated. Why I put that girl there? Because I think that she deserves it. Now, she didn't even know she can sing. I don't even know her. I was even invited myself to Ashlaw music show, right? He was showcasing his live in Torino. So I was invited. One of those people that were very intelligent to have me, because I think that to have me in your show is something more for you. Because first I will help you. I will help you publicize it, and my presence there will bring more. Okay, I don't want to take much of the time. I want to talk about this girl first because it's very important. Now, this girl they call a Saga Queen or whatever, she came, she presented that she was very famous, obviously. She have a lot of followers right there. All of a sudden, I started hearing her song because they said that they follow her to the studio. Follow her, I don't even know who follow her or whatever. All I knew that song was making impacts. Many people were using it on TikTok. Sit down on top. I don't know if you heard about that song.
I think something like that came pumps up on my
Now my this be that. You know hear them?
Yeah, on TikTok.
Yeah, on TikTok and many places. So we were searching for a lot of. This is the first edition. So in the first edition, you have to, if you say it's Europe, you have to add a lot of people. You don't have to
add only the people in your circle.
You normally people in that circle. So we wanted to do something big. In fact, I normally come out online and say, at this time, the award is going to be one of the biggest thing you guys have ever seen. And the more I say it, I know haters like these 2 kids, it doesn't make them feel good. So I invited Narcis the Genesis from London, and there's another guy that I invited, I forgot, Jet Play from London. Jet Play told me that he cannot make it. So as we don't know all of them. So now, Akia Queen came out with a song, and this song was making impact. It doesn't matter if she did too strong or she didn't do too strong. This is my own decision. There's nowhere that is written that somebody have to do 3-4 songs to be there. I change the games. I don't follow the games. I thought that girl is going to be good on that. If she's in the next rated, she could have won it because the song was very popular at that time. And she have a lot of fans. If she was in any category, she would have won it. Maybe the only mistake I made was not trying to give her a very special award, because she was above most of those people. Obviously, people are afraid that she's going to win, and that was what caused everything. But for my own strategy, being the first award that I did, I was lucky to have somebody like her in that award, because to organize something like that at the first time, it's not easy. I didn't do saga to make it work like these two kids do. They do saga to make it work. I took another direction, more creative direction. This is my own next rated. Next rated for you is you. I don't copy, I create. I put my own guidelines. If it's good for you, okay. If it's not good for you, it's not good for them. They didn't come.
Shout out to the
But
lady.
it's all good.
Shout out to the lady in question. Her name doesn't seem to come to my head right now. But
Eke Queen.
Eke or Isha?
Eke Queen, Easy Ogbede. Easy Ogbede.
Easy Ogbede.
And she was very...
I wanted us to we need to.
And she was, let me tell you one thing. It's crazy, when we invited her, she went online. She was, hey, they invited me, they're giving me... She was so excited. That is why the mistake that we made is to give these same people award every time. They don't know the value anymore. Now they took it as a title. But we've examined everything, the cost of everything, the real problem of the industry, and my own real problem that I didn't make a lot of research because I keep giving those two kids award again and again. But you see, the game have changed. The industry just passed by, everybody pass in quality on the go. They don't collect their own. And now when we say they don't enter, they don't be artists again, na saga that they do now. Everything, see, things turn around, right? Musician, saga person, we don't become musician. And the musician now, we don't become a saga person.
Just to clarify what they said about the awards at Torino, you said you've not only organized in Torino, you've been also in
we did that. That was the only time they wanted to upgrade it, make it, by voting. Even if that award, nobody uses voting. It's the team that decides.
The team, I understand. And they were saying, not two tigers. I mean, this is what I heard. I did my research also. I went to the internet to see lots of clips. They were saying that it is not for the benefit of the people. It is not a plus to the industry, but just for your own benefit, that you are doing everything in this Turin city because you have people giving you free halls. They've asked you to move it to other city.
They didn't give me free lady. Only free hall. So
in conclusion, they said it's not a plus to the industry, that everything you do, and they also spoke about that every artist that work with you, there's always this crisis, there's always this conflict, it always ends in problem.
Artists that work with me. Give me one name because many artists that work with me.
Because you work for your personal interest, not for the plus of the industry. I don't know. If you've heard something like this before about
you see you right here. One day they will say the same thing about you. It's just a normal thing. Now, I should ask anybody that how many of them have taken award? These two kids have given them award. Ask them if they gave me anything before I gave them the award. They are the testimonies. Did they give me anything? And that's the answer. So if I'm working for my own interest,
also if you work for your own interest, everyone who work hard deserves
I'm working
something.
For my passion. If anything comes out from there, it's good.
It's not a bad
But first, it have to be a passion. It's them that works for their own interest. They work for their own interest because they take money from the artist, and when it comes to when they perform, they bring them down. Listen, there's one thing you have to know. Many people bring this industry, our EU industry down because they only based They think that many people doesn't know how to sing. But forgetting that knowing how to sing should supposed to be a normal thing. Something that is something more to what you're doing is if you have a good voice. That's when you make impacts. Everybody can sing, even me.
What is the plan towards this upcoming very one you're about to hold? You're about to hold one in November.
Yeah, November 30th.
What location?
Definitely.
Also Torino, right?
No, Torino. I've done Torino. Now I'm in Vercelli.
That's where the award is happening.
This time, right on 30th, Saturday, 30th November. We're coming up. I left that EMA because I don't have support. It's too big for me. And especially when people like these guys, these kids are coming to join in, they make it even more difficult. They're supposed to be supported. We knew the mistake we made. If they were good people, they don't have a good mind. That's why they're going to lose so soon. If they were good people, they don't need to attack me. They need to support me for the next one. Then if I make the mistakes again, that they said it's a mistake, then they can come and hold me responsible. In a new thing, like now you're doing this program, you should make some mistakes. But as you come up, you learn from the mistake and make it better and better and better. You're already lucky that you have this location because it's not easy to find. You cannot do it in your house because of it's not like. So what I'm saying is this. I got back to my usual award because EMA award is not my own, but Naija Gbedu is my own brand. I have a lot to take from. This is where I started from. You understand? So me and my team, the few teams that helps me, I decided, the only thing that I decided this time, which I will do, is to change the faces a little bit. There's a lot of people that are doing good that have never had this award before. That when you call them to tell them they're going to take an award, they're excited. But these people like these two kids, if you invite them to take an award, they'll be asking you for transport money. You see, I'm talking about award though. I gave 2 tigers or 2 whatever, 50 euro. In Torino 2 years ago for their transport money, they took it. I even forgot before they went, they came to me, they asked me, I don't have 50 euro. After I begged them that I cannot make a hotel for them. So this time, as being warden, nobody's going to give you money for transport. So they decided to, listen, I'm telling you, these guys are not want to be in this industry, please. We need people that can, help, support. Not the people that will bring in that. These people, then there's no reason. How can you come and spoil something because of one woman, a care queen that you give them award? So because of that, it's a slap in the EU.
So if there is just few things you want to correct, because I've heard, we hear it from your own side of the story. Are you saying there was no mistakes at all from your own side?
There was no mistake from my own side. And it could be a mistake for people because everything I do, I choose to do and I stand by it. If I have to repeat that award again, I will still give that woman an award. If I have to do it again, because that was the first time. Those 2 kids, they were like, maybe because he wanted visibility, that a woman doesn't have anything to do with music. What is that name? What is the name of that guy? Wait a minute. What is the name of that guy that say miniskirt that sing that song? He's a comedian, but he came out with a song that say that guy will do to me girls like Ira, wear miniskirt like Ira. That was song with
Nancy Boy.
Yeah, Nancy Boy. He's a comedian, but he's making impact. Why can't that woman would make impact in the music as well? Music is fair for everybody. If you have idea, you can sing. There's no category of people that can be a singer. Tomorrow you can make a record. Now they tell you, this one when they present
for fun though, not professionally.
Okay. And somebody will come out and say, why will you win an award? This is our industry. The industry where you manage, the industry where you bolo, where you collect money every day from people. Now when they spend the money, you understand? Now you collect them. I called you last time to ask you for how much I have to pay you to make a show. You gave me a price about 1,000. I said nobody can give you that much. I paid you once to perform. I interviewed you many times for free. I gave you an award. What else can I do for you? You want me to come and sweep your house? What did I do to these guys then? One single thing that I do to them. If it's not bad mind, bad belly. If it's not, because in life we have some people that want to build and we have some people that want to destroy. Those two kids are one of those ones that want to destroy. People know them. Even before this, you ask them why before their concert they were having problems about, they said that the artists that they would be there would be good artists. This is the example of their own attitude. They are like that. And they are bringing that attitude with me too. But when this attitude, I'm telling you, let's see 2 years to come, if these guys are really here, I will leave Naija Gbedu. I won't. Because not me will bring them down. They already brought themselves down. Wait a minute again. Go to their pages and see comments. Who comments on their something? Nobody. Who shares their thing? If you are big as you say you're big, you will have a fan base. They have a fan base? It's only packaging.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you. It's packaging. They just even maybe in Spotify they don't even sell. Let them print out what they do in Spotify. Let's all of those see us. So why you have to put yourself in a position that people didn't put you? And if you are somebody, you don't say it, my sister. Let people talk for you. Like I'm telling you, people change my names for me. I don't give names to myself because they feel that I have to be in that position. You feel me? The worst mistake that these two kids does is to drag me.
Thank you very much, sir. I always speak about women being in the spotlight, which I don't really see happening much in the industry, not just in the EU, also in Nigeria. As I know a lot of female artists thriving and wanting to be in the spot, but people don't really give them the support they need. And you have a position like this. You spoke about this London woman. Apart from her, we also have some uniquely here. What do you think can be done?
No, I get emotional again because when you talked about women, I have these feelings. I get emotional, but I control my feelings because I am one of those ones that knew what you're talking about, supporting the women. There are very few. There are some few girls that I really supported. I will call them Tixie Brown and what's her name? Falimo. But we're making us proud, but
the likes of GJ.
They seem to join the saga system, that is the two kids side, and they are one of those two ones that try to block way for other ladies, you understand? Now in this new award coming, I have about 4 new faces. 4 or 5 new faces. It's very
that we don't know.
That you don't know.
And we
that
don't
you
have
might
to
know
before
the fire comes out.
Okay.
Now, these girls are very good, and I like to bring out new faces. Like I told you, these girls are new. They're not that they're new in the industry, but nobody's minding them. You understand? So. And one of the reasons why girls don't do this in Africa, even in the whole world, most of the men, when they start doing it, because show business is all about showing off, being right there, and most of the men don't allow them to do it. Or they get pregnant before time, or they don't allow them because they want to marry. Because some people think that girls that does this are not maybe very good, but it's not true because we still have that backward mentality. Let me use this occasion to encourage ladies, come out. You guys have some good voice. Women,
because this is really discouraging lots of ladies. I know someone very close to me. She's really talented, but you can't see her in the timeline there. You can't see them. And this kind of like, okay, where am I getting to? Who is going to support me? Who is going to do this one? You know?
The problem is that there's a lot of men in this business, and sometimes it irritates me. Not that it irritates me because they are not good, because they are too much. You don't find women. Even the shows that we do, sometimes you find 89% men. Where are the girls? Does it mean that Nigerian people don't have girls, or because the girls don't like to party? Girls like to party, but I think sometimes it depends on the guys. Or they impregnate them before, or they don't. I don't know. Listen, it's an argument.
Naija Gbedu, apart from the award, what else are we expecting from your brand?
Oh, you see, the problem is that being supportive, right? I support a lot of people. Very few people support me. They rather attack me than supporting me. I believe that there's nothing you can do in life without supporting. And not every time is money. You understand? Like now, if you don't have the power to sponsor this show that you're doing, you might not go far. But what helps you is because sometimes it's at the beginning. Very soon people will come here by themselves. They will even beg you to come. But in most cases,
That's the ultimate goal.
Yeah, but in most cases, if you don't have the fund, the fund is very difficult to do. And even if you have it, they will like to make you not to get to the place. As you see, I'm still existing. We coming back on the minding, the dragging and whatever. Because I have a clear conscience. I've never done something I have helped a lot of people, including the 2 kids. I've helped a lot.
Thank you very much, sir. So this is what I think personally, which I believe other people might also think, that we need support from Nigeria, from Africa, because this is Afrobeat artists in diaspora. This is not our country. We are out of our country. So like you said, it's not really easy. For example, the Italians, they might not accept us. We do everything possible. Don't you think we need support also? Sometimes we need to get recognized, because I've heard that we don't have Afrobeat in Europe. I've heard this also.
They said that they used to say that the music is not even good.
Exactly. So we don't get the recognition. So don't you say we need support from our people, our brothers
back home?
How can we make this happen?
Back home, we don't need anybody back home, because even the people back home are coming here to take from us. So we need the platform. All we need is ourselves. All we need is to stop this beef. All we need is to stop trying to stop people that are trying. Because this last year award, for example, I come back to the award very much because it's very important. This last year award was, in fact, I come back because it's the key of the discussion. It's the key of everything. It's the key of elevating. It's the key of changing the levels. So this last year award was, okay, let it not be by name again. Let's make it big. Let's include everybody in Europe with the whole works to make it, so that my dream that time was like, I was like bragging. I said, one day they go hear us for Nigeria. They go hear us, they go invite us, the label, because I was dreaming. The dream was like, I said, I was sure of what I was saying. It could have happened if only they could have collaborated.
So we need collaboration, we need support, we need to push together.
We don't need to say, don't go, because this man say, this one tells me no go. Go. Then after I'm on a table and then how they take. If the man no fit change and make una do, I'm sure I'm how to do. Make una change the game for him. Enter for the this. Everybody is a free war. Organize your own. Make an impact. Maybe the guy if I don't go home go sit down. But if you don't come and come change and make and do it better, how the man go? Because the man feel like say it's only him. I'm called to do it. Because if I go in now, everywhere down quiet. People that does it normally, they do it online. They don't spend shishi. They send you a picture of whatever. You post it that you've won an award. But my own awards have been physical. That means you have to hire a hall or hire a club, do the necessary things that you need to do to make it happen. None of them want to spend the money. Everybody want to cash out, but nobody want to, spend. And if they see somebody who is spending, hey, this man don't start again. This woman don't start now. You're not supposed to be doing this. So this is the real thing. The real thing that I'm begging to everybody. Anybody who is not supporting the good things should go home and sit down. You can have your own ideas. Somebody can be wrong. Be wrong on your own ideas. But if you feel that this person is really wrong, show this person how to do it, or if not, keep quiet.
Thank you very much, sir. So who is that person, that artist that you think need to be on the timeline at the moment that is not there? Need to be on the timeline, need to be on the top. People need to speak about him.
There's a lot of it.
At the moment.
There's a lot of them. I don't want to call a specific name because my award is coming in. In this award now, this award I decided to, motivate the new artists and give them courage to move on. The industry is becoming so big. Everybody wants to be a musician, that is true, but not all of them are really dedicating to it. Like many are called and very few are chosen. So it's a free world. Anybody can do music, but at the end of the day, we listen to what we want to listen. Let the fans decide what they want to listen to.
So much. You're here with family. You're a family man.
Me? Oh, I love being family. I'm a family man. I'm a family man with 4 kids, and
I bet you will be expecting grandparents also.
You're totally right. Very soon I'll be having a grandchild in some few weeks.
Really? Yeah. I had no idea.
There's many things you don't have idea.
I had no idea.
So I'm a family man. One of my sons plays football and raps too. Yes. Okay. One of my sons is a big producer for one of the biggest hip hop industry in Italy. They call them it's Milana Ovest.
You're married to a white woman?
I'm married to a white Brazilian.
Okay.
White Brazilian. I just came back from Brazil because I don't see colors in love. Anything that kicks me. They say if you make me feel good, you can be yellow, you can be red, but just be good to me. And if it makes it happen, why not?
Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. I don't know if there is anything you want to speak to the people. If you want to give a little bit of speech for encouragement for my brand also.
Yeah, your brand is already
that would be appreciated.
See, when I came here, I was so excited. I was so excited because this is the sign that the industry is growing. You see, this podcast, they used to do it in Nigeria, and they do. Americans used to do it to Hot 97, Angie Martinez, because, my first passion was hip-hop and R&B, and I still stick to R&B. R&B is even Afrobeat took a little bit from R&B, because it's a hard music, it's a soul music, it's music that comes from the mind, and you don't need to jump up to dance it. So I follow all these American artists, most of them. So I was talking about Angie Martinez. They have podcasts like yours. We talk about Nigeria and they do. I don't know someone else, but this is our own. So we have to keep it tight. Anybody that said that this thing is not going to work, this person is going to work, it's not going to work. Amen. So I would like to come back again. I hope I will have the opportunity to come back, maybe after the award, the next feature. And I want to ask you something publicly. But you have to think about it, though.
Yeah.
This lady, Sophie, is so unique. And she's bold. And other things that I don't want to be saying because there wouldn't be a respect for some other people. So I'm asking you openly in front of everybody, I would like you to come and do our red carpet if it feels good for you. Then you will tell me if it's possible. If it's not possible, that is backstage. Later, we see it's November, we have time. But I will appreciate it because ladies that have boldness are not so much to be found in the industry.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I will definitely think about it and let you know, sir. Thank you so much. So for the love of women supporting women, like I spoke about the women in the industry, I want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to an artist also, a female artist. She's called Pretty Money. So I hope you guys go stream her music. And we had a session we had last week also. We're going to be dropping an episode with her. So please, guys, the female needs support in the industry everywhere.
Before you end up, let me know, because there's something I want to do before you end up. Because you see, I'm a very jovial guy by nature. If I don't do it, I'll feel so bad. So before you say bye, let me know.
Yeah.
I can do it now?
Yeah, you can, of course.
Okay. Who you help, who you help? Who you help? Who you help? Who you help, who you help? Who you help, who you help? What's that?
Thank you so much, sir. It was nice to have you. Guys, please follow us on our social media platform. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to watch our videos. We need all the maximum support from you guys. Once again, it's Sophia, and I'm signing out. Until next time.